Hey, great Wednesday evening. It is a crazy evening. It's been a crazy day in the city of Brownsville, but it is a different evening in the city of Brownsville. Good evening. Good evening. Uh, it was a hot day. It was actually a lot less hot than what I thought it was going to be. I did wake up this morning to Spectrum a weather report. And let me say, the Spectrum Weather Report went out there this morning and stated that we were going to be in the like it was going to feel like 110. Dije, "A la mo." It's going to be a hot day, but actually didn't get to be that hot. I mean, didn't feel that hot. Still hot, but this is Brownsville, Texas. That is, for those that are watching from other parts of the world. Brownsville, Texas. And Brownsville, Texas is usually a hot day. And something expected. Oh, my compadre in Kansas, who I'm doing the challenge with, the ring challenge with, he just finished a tennis workout. And I'm here sitting on my butt. It was kind of funny, but he's a friend of mine from Colombia who's actually studying in Kansas City, plays tennis at the college level. Amazing. And I said, I'll play you, but you got to be nice because I love tennis. Just don't have what a college professional player has to offer. So I just don't have it. But he's a good guy, great friend. And we're doing a competition on the rings on my phone. And he's kicking my butt. Good evening. Good evening. Let's catch up with the comments real quick. First, good evening, Snoopy. And then we'll go into a couple of subject matters that we're talking about today and just take it from there. Good evening, Mama and Joe. Good evening, Kenina Hermosa. Good evening, good evening. Good evening, Alfonso, El Avella. Hola, Hermosa. Good evening, El Gallo de Joe Valdez. I'm sorry, I hadn't had the chance to look at the information that you sent in. It's been like a topsy turvy, different type of couple of days. I don't know if it's because school is starting and there's just one issue after the other issue coming forward, or and we're going to talk about some of the school issues today, especially South Texas ISD medical professionals. Medical profession schools. We'll see what happens. Talk a little bit about Hannah. We'll talk, of course, a little bit about the pingüina. Perra asquerosa. Alfonso, good evening. Good evening. Actually, I had invited the individuals that took the video here at where the bus station is at, where they converted the garage into a COVID unit for the illegal aliens. And again, they were supposed to be on last night. They were not. We were supposed to be on tonight. And as of yet, no show. So, y'all just got me for 30 minutes. Sorry. Good evening, Barbarella. Good evening. Good evening, Anelda. Good evening, Lolita. Hermosa. Good evening. Good evening. I love that hairdo. Good evening, Joe, my man. ¿Cómo estamos, papá? Buenas noches, Dori. Dios te bendiga. Saludos. Good evening, Monica. Good evening. The boys from a thick group chat love you. Can you give a shout out to the boys? Anthony, I love the boys from thick. I guess that didn't come out as well as it could have. All my love to the thick group. Love you, Papa. God bless. Thank you for tuning in. Good evening, Pedro. Good evening. Good evening, Noah. Me. Good evening, Abraham, my man. I am handsome. I can't help it. I do my best to tone it down a little bit. It's just so hard. It's not easy being this handsome, guys. I know a lot of you will never understand, but guys, it's not easy being this handsome. It's not easy. Hola, hola, hermosa Leslie. Are you going to talk about the UFO sightings at SpaceX? They say paychecks suddenly disappear. We'll talk a little bit about that, and I'll give my take on it. And look, one of the things that I will say about the SpaceX matter is it's not SpaceX, guys. It is the subcontractors that are out there screwing over people. But what can we expect? At the end of the day, I understand a lot of the sentiment out there in regards to individuals saying that they want to have these conversations with Elon Musk. Guys, I'm sorry, guys. The truth of the matter is, Elon Musk doesn't care if the subcontractor short changed you a couple $100. It's just facts, guys. Elon Musk is flying to Mars. You really, really think that he's going to give a Rudy Tooty Fruity Duty in regards to a subcontractor, contractor going out there, guys, and, you know, jambándote 50, $75 de cheque? Le importa más, guys. He doesn't care. He's Elon freaking Musk. I mean, guy owns Tesla. Guy's shooting up rockets like I shoot up farts. So she's not going to care. But I understand that a lot of individuals think that the buck stops necessarily with Elon Musk. It's not his responsibility. They have this team. They go out there and they venture out, and it is what it is. But again, guys, I feel for a lot of the people out there that were expecting to get paid and didn't get paid. But blame the subcontractor, the contractor, not Elon Musk. And again, look, guys, y'all know for a fact that I'm not the greatest fan of Elon Musk out there, especially with a lot of the things that are going on. Look, I respect the guy, just don't care for a lot of the things that are going on. Well, what's right is right. And again, guys, blame the subcontractor. Hola, a peppermint 99 Ronald tight. Oh, guys, we are in the pony leagues. Keep me updated on the score, please. Good evening, King. Y'all hit that like button, guys. How can there be 36 people on YouTube and only 9 likes, guys? Are y'all nuts? There's no way for social distancing. I'm not bashing. I'm stating a fact. With over thousands of people, one building, it's just not possible. All right, let's go into it. Let me say, guys, it's something that we've been saying for a while now. Impossible, guys. It was not going to happen, folks. We've been saying it for a while. I've said it consistently, guys. And for that, Erasmo Castro has been getting the, well, Erasmo's just negative. No, I'm not being that negative. I'm being realistic and I'm being factual. The truth of the matter is they should have known that there was going to be no way whatsoever the students were going to social distance while in the classroom setting, guys. Impossible was not going to happen. Taking off my shoes. It was not going to happen, guys. Just not going to happen. And let me say, I got the videos from that was pretty bad. I got the videos from Rivera, and let me tell you guys, it's horrible. And Rivera is messed up. I mean, I've gotten more complaints from Rivera than from any other school here in the district, guys. Even more complaints at Rivera than complaints from IDEA or any other system out there, guys. And it looks really, really bad. And look, part of the problem was la butt kisser de la pingüina, la Rose Longoria. Puchi la caca. The butt kisser de la pingüina, guys, she was so adamant. And, Porter started to do this, and there was a disaster. They started to have one period for lunch. And look, I don't get it. I mean, not when you're expecting to have, a couple thousand students out there, guys. How can you have one lunch period for all those people out there? And when Rivera started to like, well, let's see what we can do, and they started to put up tables in the halls, it looked horrible, guys. Horrible, horrible. Why they're having limited lunch periods, guys, and thousands of students going through the hallways, guys, thousands of students, hundreds of students, guys, all bunched up together, all of them having lunch at that cafeteria, guys, all piled up together, just makes no sense whatsoever. Look, and to one of the parents that reached out in regards to the situation out there, I said, look, guys, I know Rivera. I know Rivera like the back of my hand. I know all the schools like the back of my hand, guys, most of them. Well, look, Rivera has one of these outdoor stadiums. An outdoor covered stadium, a covered football field. Guys, put up tables over there. Put up tables and chairs. And if you want to have one lunch period, change the cafeteria out there. Stop having the kids all bunched up. I got another complaint from Lopez High School, man. Lopez High School también. What the hell is going on, guys? Y'all should have been better prepared. But the icing on the cake, and Hannah, no air conditioning, guys. What's up with that? Look, and if you complain to the superintendent and to his deputy superintendents, you know what they're going to tell you? They're going to tell you, go open the damn windows. At Hannah, go open the windows at Hannah. That's their solution. Open the windows at Hannah. Are they stupid? Plain, dumb, stupid? And we are going to talk about South Texas ISD medical professions in a bit. Hola, Jessica. Hola, good evening. Kat Hermosa, good evening. Buenas noches, Adori Hermosa. So I'm Michael Beltran, yeah. Then get to the meat and potatoes. Guys, it's going to be 30 minutes and I'm out. Buenas noches, mi querido Erasmo. Hola, hermosita Ashley. God bless you too, Erasmo. Love you, my mom. Cheese. What's up, my friend Julio? Papa, I love you, Papa. Good. Haven't seen you for a while. Do my eyes see me? Do we have a new Peanuts Gang member? Welcome aboard, little redheaded girl. Yes! Little redheaded girl came and joined the fray. In preparation for the COVID-19 booster shot, I'm curious to know which one will you get, Johnson & Johnson or Pfizer? Since you took both. I think I'm going to do the the Pfizer. Let me say, guys, the last information that I received was that we were going to get our booster shots, guys, in October. And we're still waiting. But a friend of mine from San Antonio, I don't know, Snoopy, if you can confirm, was stating that they were already starting to offer the booster shots up in San Antonio. If that's the case, guys, yeah, go get the booster shot. 100%, go get the booster shot. I'm going to get the booster shot as soon as I can, without a doubt. Howdy. Pinguina out there infecting everyone. Didn't she attend the 20 events? Look, guys, first of all, this piece of crap, this idiot, Minerva La Pingüina Peña. First of all, guys, she's out there saying that this whole thing is a hoax. And look, but you know what, guys? At the end of the day, I'm not just going to blame Minerva Peña because she's a bungling idiot. If you have had a conversation with that piece of crap, guys, Minerva La Pingüina Peña, if you have had a conversation with that piece of crap, guys, you know she doesn't have two brain cells in that big, fat pig head of hers, guys. Not two damn brain cells. Está casi tan inteligente como las Jessica muerta de hambre Snaggletooth González. Casi idéntica. So you know what? At the end of the day, guys, I'm not going to go out there and blame La Pingüina. She's a imbecile. Es una imbécil, una estúpida. De cajón. A los que voy a culpar, those are the ones that I'm going to blame on, guys. On the teachers and staff that let this piece of crap get so close to so many students, guys. So many damn students. ¿En qué mente cabe? But at the end of the day, I just got word from a friend of mine. Apparently, like, well, she was out there putting medals on Saturday or someday. Put a medal on my kid. I said, what? Why would you let that woman anywhere close to your child? That lady doesn't even wear face coverings the proper way. And she's always wanting to be in the mix of people, guys. But besides that, she thought that this whole thing was a hoax, that it was going to disappear in 3 weeks. No iba a existir. Es una imbécil, guys. Imbécil. So, parents, you still want that piece of crap close to your children? Shut up. La Pingüina's positive. Got it confirmed. And you know what? It couldn't have happened to a nicer person. Let me tell you, if she passes away from this crap, I'm going to go celebrate. I'm going to go take another trip to Colombia. I don't care. Screw her. She's a piece of crap. One of the worst individuals in the city of Brownsville is Minerva La Pingüina Peña, because a lot of y'all seem to think that she's a holy roller and a holy molar. And she's Jesus blood and Jesus blood. Oh, Jesus, Jesus. And don't get the vaccine. Jesus blood is going to cover you and protect you. She's a stupid woman. Stupid woman. Stupid woman. Stupid woman. Because let me tell you guys, I don't care how much she professes Christ, how much she professes Jesus blood. I don't care. She is a imbecile. Imbecile. A cool arrow. Cool arrow. Couldn't have happened to a more horrible person. Yeah. ¿Quién le manda? But to everyone else that, again, who placed our children's, health and well-being in harm's way, guys, you should have known better. I sent word to a couple of the individuals who had taken pictures directly with her. I said, dude, were you nuts? Were you crazy? She's the Pingüina. Good evening, Adelia. Good evening. Good evening, Ram. I am still a male. I know that I may look like a female, and I know that I may sound like a female sometimes. I am still a mister. Saca los tacos, Sergio. Tú invitas, yo voy. Los firsts. Barely driving home from work. These 13-hour days are killer. And look, guys, a lot of our teachers are having to put up with the same thing. 12, 13 hours of work time, guys. It's crazy. Crazy, guys. But look, it's something that I learned along the way, guys. One of the things that I used to be one of those individuals that used to complain about it. How, number teachers have the summer off, 9 months, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you guys, teachers work long days because they don't end at 4 or 5 o'clock like most of us do, guys. Teachers have to be grading all the way up to the wee hours of the night or preparing material for some project or something other that they're going to do. And let me say, guys, one of the things that I really appreciated about a lot of our staff out there, guys, was how much they would go out there, guys, on the weekends. Not only the weekends, but also for any other event outside of town, guys. And look, our staff go the extra mile to give our students a well-rounded education, guys. And I'm, for one, I'm very, very grateful that they do. Very, very grateful. Any word on possible virtual classes? Absolutely no. None. And it's just very, very unfortunate, guys. Because look, at the end of the day, Thelma, if we were to get virtual classes, I can almost guarantee you guys that it would ease a lot of the tension of individuals that are being forced back onto the campuses, guys. Can you imagine? Let's say a good 20, 25, 30% of the individuals out there opted to virtual learn. Well, that means that's that many less students, guys, that are going to be on our campus, folks. And look, guys, let's be realistic. There's a lot of students out there, a lot of kids out there that, would prefer to do distance learning, work from home, guys. Give them that opportunity. It's that simple. because you have 29 haters watching. Guys, I don't like the haters watching. Guys, people on YouTube, those 57, 60 people, like that sucker page, please. I mean, look, guys, if you hate me, it's okay. Just do the thumbs down. Just have some type of movement on there. Good evening, mi primo. Good evening. So I'm seeing all your posts about the student walking down the halls in big crowds. What is your solution to fix the problem? I hear you complaining, but what would you want the schools to do? Very simple. I think I mentioned it in part right now, Michael. First of all, and we're going to get to the South Six IZ. First of all, guys, offer virtual learning for individuals so that we'll have less individuals on campus. Look, guys, the less individuals on campus, the less aggregation of individuals down the halls and during their lunch periods. It's just that simple, Michael. Look, we have the technology, we have the computers, we have the hotspots, we have the training already. Most of our folks out there got like boohoos of training in order to go virtual learning or asynchronous or synchronous learning, guys. They've got the training, they've got the plan, they've got everything. Start offering virtual learning for a lot of our students out there. That will lessen the amount of students that are going back onto campus. Besides that, Michael, it'll be a lot less bitching from me and from everybody else. Just do the right thing. It's all I want for these individuals to do the damn right thing and let individuals who will excel or do well at home be at home. But a lot of our folk are being forced to go back onto campus. Most of our folks, all of our folks are being forced to go back onto campus, guys. It's not the will of a lot of the people out there, guys. A lot of the people out there would prefer to stay at home with their kids. Make it happen. Make it so. Make it so. I just let it happen, guys. That's all we want. We want individuals that are going to go out there and just make it happen. This will lessen the amount of individuals that are going on. It'll lessen the amount of individuals that are aggregation, and that's basically all we want. We just want individuals to have that option. Now, the other option that I stated was, look, if you're going to have limited space in your cafeteria and you only have a couple of a limited space for individuals to have their lunch, guys, find more open spaces for individuals to go out there and eat. Look, I make mention of that big old space that's not being used during those periods, during those lunch periods. Hold on, have them add video and audio. Guys, use it. And to the person that is trying to come on, please add video and audio, please. Okay, I can't see you. That's my solution. But I'm going to speak to a student. We're going to have a student come on uh, from medical professionals. Let them share, because one of the videos that we shared out there is that has these individuals walking through these crowded halls. They've actually started a petition for one of the schools out there, guys. And guys, let me say, I'm very, very proud that some of our students out there are starting to be a little bit more on the vocal side, and they're starting not only petitions. They're not only starting petitions, but they're also out there, sharing videos and stuff of the sort because they are concerned. And today we have Nina Menguito. Hey,
Yes.
Nina, how you doing?
Hi, I'm doing good. I don't
Good.
like
There. All right.
You're welcome. Oh, sorry.
Let me say, Nina, and you are one of our students who goes to South Texas ISD Medical Professionals.
Yes, I'm a junior at South Texas ISD Medical Professionals, and everybody here is, even the parents and the teachers are complaining. Like, if we're a medical school and we'd like to enforce all the COVID stuff, right? But it just makes it seem like, oh, we're not enforcing the COVID restrictions that's happening. We had boards before when I went as a sophomore. We like had the both online and then we had in person, and I had went in person because I personally like to focus more when I'm in person, and I felt like we were safer in person when the whole pandemic was still like going on like gigantically. we had our boards, they had the mask that was mandatory. And yes, I understand people don't want to wear the mask and all this stuff, but the boards, I don't know, I feel like it gives a sense of protection, especially since we're so close. Like, I as a person felt so uncomfortable because we are literally face to face. It's hard to get to classes, and we have 5 minutes. It takes about 5 minutes to go from one hall, like at the end, all the way to the other side. And we get in trouble if we're late or tardy, and we have to go all the way back to the office, and that goes on our records. And a lot of people don't like to be late or miss a class because apparently some teachers are also taking points off for classes for being late. And I don't know why we're not able to use the other parts of our school like we used to before. If it's a security guard issue, then I don't know why we still have cameras. Like, we have cameras for a reason, right? Like, we should be able to use that as a source of protection or whatever they're worried about. But they're not telling us why as to why else. They're just making us use the one hall and making us feel unsafe and all the parents worried. And I don't know. It's just very stressful about all that.
Well, let me ask you, Nina. One of the things that I did notice on social media was that there was a petition that was started. Have you seen the petition that was started from students at South Texas ISD?
Yes, a lot of petitions started, especially with the seniors, because then again, it is their last year in high school. They wanted to celebrate it as like how the school used to be, the freedom that we used to have. But then we're like going back into middle school. Like, that's how it's feeling for right now. And we wanted a sense of freedom in our high school, but it's just like we're going back in time.
Well, let me tell you. I mean, I'm very, very proud of my South Texas ISD students because one of the things that I think is very important is more and more people need to voice their concerns and voice their opinions. You know,
Mhm.
along the way, I think we've started to let go of or forgotten that this is still United States, and you have a right to express your opinion, and you have a right to express your vote of no confidence. And the petition, if I'm not mistaken, the petition is requesting that the new principal at y'all school be a little bit more on the proactive side in regards to permitting students to use the outside of the school to get to and from their classes, because
Mhm.
they're having everyone go through the middle of the hallways. And one thing is to hear about it, which we've been talking about for a while, but then you see a picture come out, videos come out of students with absolutely no social distance, some of them without even face coverings, or wearing face coverings in the wrong way, and they're having them still all ahí abunchados in the hallways. Is that part of the concern?
Yes, because a lot of people, especially the parents, like, they don't even feel safe having their children being so close and personal, and especially the people with not wearing a mask. And I don't know, I feel like if she just let us have our old freedom that we used to have, not just for the freedom, but for the protection and the safetyness for each other and for people at home.
Well, let me ask you, Michael Beltran just asked what I think the solution would be, and I shared. I haven't visited South Texas ISD schools. I haven't visited medical professional. I haven't been there, but I was asked in regards to the concerns that were shared in regards to Rivera High School. And I can share what I would do differently because I've been there. So I haven't been at sex medical professional schools here in Olvito. I think Olvito San Benito. I've never been there, so I can't say, well, this is what I would do. But Nina, what do you think the students would have them do to make the situation a lot better?
Well, I everybody at right now thinks that the solution that we think is better is to just go back to what we used to have before our this new principle. Because before, when we didn't even have a pandemic, we were already spaced out. We were able to get to class on time. We were still able to socialize, but we were still within a distance, even without the whole pandemic going. And then this happens, and it seems like not only like it seems like she enrolled too many students, but it's the same amount of students that she's enrolled before. It just seems that since it's all crowded, it doesn't feel like how we used to feel before, and the freedom that we used to have and the safetyness that we had. it just doesn't feel the same.
Well, one of the things that you mentioned was that you excel better, you do better face to face,
Yeah.
and and I'm the same way. I cannot do virtual learning. I am horrible at virtual learning. Really, I mean, you put me behind a computer and like 5 minutes ya ando acá viendo las mariposas or something. I'm like, what the hell's going on? But I can't. I cannot do virtual learning. I have to. If I'm going to take a class, it's got to be face to face. And
Mhm.
again, you mentioned that you're the same, which is great. But there are some students that do excel and
Mhm.
do well in virtual learning. My take, and again, my solution is give them the option of staying at home.
Yeah.
This would lessen the amount of students going through the hallways and also lessen the amount of students inside the classrooms. I mean, South Texas ISD is offering virtual learning as is already. Besides that, we had a whole year where, all we were doing is virtual learning. So they have the capability, they have the curriculums, they have the plans. Let give people a choice. And again, going back into this is America. This is America. You have a choice. Do you want to, you want to stay at home? Stay at home and go to school at home, or be on campus and do face to face. Do you think that's a fair solution in regards to making the hallways a lot safer, the cafeteria where people aggravate a lot?
Well, yeah, for sure. Because a lot of people don't even want to go to school because they don't excel on face to face. I have a bunch of friends that are like, "Oh, I'm gonna fail because I really excelled in virtual, but face to face, like I do so bad and all this stuff." Like, I think it is a fair thing, especially for the people that think they do a lot better in virtual, and the people that like me love to do face to face because I can't focus when I'm on virtual. Like it'd be fair game and everything would be more safer. We'd have more space in the halls and all of that stuff.
Well, let me tell you, I'm very, very proud of my South Texas ISD students. Really, very, very, very proud. Let me and tell you, is that when I saw the petition out there, I was asked if I would share it, and let me tell you, I said yes, of course. I want to encourage more students to express their concerns. To share with us, what some of their ideas are. A lot of the times, I think some schools fail the students by saying, no, let's not make them a part of the solution. And let me tell you, a lot of our students out there, they're están muy al alba. They know what's going on. Listen to them. Just take some time, listen to their suggestions, recommendations, and look. And if you have to address the situation, or don't just say lo vas a hacer porque lo tienes que hacer así. It's
Hmm.
not the right thing to do. It turns people off.
Hmm.
Well, Nina, thank you so much for coming on, and thank you so
Or
much, very, very much, for sharing the situation as it's going on, happening there at South Texas ISD. And again, as the say hi to all my students out there, tell them as the hey, I'm out here fighting for you as well. And guys, keep us posted and let us know as that if things are getting better or things are getting worse. As that no, don't feel that you're out there alone. Do you have any last words that you want to say before I let you go?
other than that, I think I said everything I had to say.
Well, thank you so much for coming on, Nina. And again, have a great, great school year out there. And blessings to all my students out there.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, thank you. Hey, that was Nina. Thank you so much for coming on. Again, I'm very, very proud of students out there that opt, guys, to be a part of the solution. And I'll try to catch up to the comments because I know that there's a lot of them right now. Hey, Erasmo, can the district do virtual without TEA approval? Who says yes to virtual, TEA or the district? The district does. Let me tell you, there's several districts out there, Corral, that have opted and have stated that they are going to want to go virtual. And they TA has threatened that they're going to take a hit in regards to the finance, and the school district says we don't care. We've already received a crapload of money from the federal government, from the state. We are going to do what we think is best for our students and staff. That's what BISD needs to do. That's what all other schools here in Brownsville need to do. Not just BISD, all schools. They need to determine that what is in the best interest of the students to maintain them as safe as possible. And bunching up thousands of kids onto a campus is not keeping them. Thanks for the shout out earlier. You're the king. You are a big Nathan Lino is going through a tough time. Can you give him a shout out? He's doing it tough in isolation. Hey, Nathan, God bless you, man. And guys, give me a call and send me a message. Whatever you need, guys, I'm here for you. God bless. Good evening, Richard, Mama, and good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Oh my God, the comments or the on. Let's catch up. Yes, students are going without lunch at Rivera due to so many students all at once. It's a mess, Consuelo. And again, there are solutions to the matter. I mean, how could these people not prepare for a situation of this magnitude? How? I don't get it. Guys, you have had all last year to prepare. You had all summer to prepare, guys. Prepare for something. And look, one of the things that I've shared, and I've shared my concern, especially with the mayor of the city of Brownsville. Look, I understand, guys, that you can't prepare for a lot of the drastic things that come about, but you must be able to prepare for something. Isn't it impressive that our school districts, guys, all of them, IDEA, Los Fresnos, all of them have been caught with their pants down, guys? I mean, there's no preparation whatsoever. I mean, it's a cluster everywhere you go. Look at the traffic, guys, out there on 802. It is horrible, guys. Individuals trying to get into Hudson, guys, trying to pass through to go to work on 802. Guys, let me tell you, I'm so very, very proud that I don't have to deal with 802 or Boca Chica Boulevard to get to where I need to go in the mornings. I'm proud. I'm glad. It's a mess. Hello, a little. Good evening. Good evening. I'm being slow with the trigger. Hey there, Mari Carmen. Good evening. What do you mean no AC at Hannah? Didn't they spend thousands on HVAC? They did. Unfortunately, some of the pods have had no air conditioning since the start of the school year, which was yesterday. But look, again, going back into being proactive, guys, it's something that they should have taken care of weeks ago, guys. Weeks. They knew they were coming back on Tuesday. Lunch on the field isn't that bad of an idea. It isn't, guys. Look, at the end of the day, make the kids have a damn picnic. If you don't want to put tables out there, siéntate, have a damn picnic. Have people walk around and say, hey, levanta la basura. No dejen la basura ahí tirada. Hey, bleh. COVID AC should not be an issue. That's crazy. Buenas noches. Very tired. Going to bed. 5, 4, 3. You look amazing. No. Erasmo, you know how small the Pace cafeteria is? We need 2 lunch periods. Rose is besties with Porter Principal, so you know where she got that 1 period lunch from. Stupid, guys. The stupidest thing. I did not like it when I was aboard. I do not like it at Erasmo. I am. Brownsville Little League tied at 9 against Ohio. Crazy game. Keep me posted on the score. Do you have 3 vaccines already? I do have 3 vaccines already. I want 1 more. I want to be a 4er. Para no perder la costumbre, 913. Love you. 8 months after your second vaccine is what I thought was the recommendation. Again, yes, and I think that's why that they were going to start to throw it out there in October. Again, a friend from San Antonio, and Snoopy can verify if she has any contact with the pharmacies out there, was saying that they were already going to do the booster shot. It's crazy talk. And let me tell you, I wouldn't mind getting a 4th one. Why not? Pinguina is going to be at the football game slobbering on everyone. She can't even wear her mask, probably hugging people. Asco. Que asco de persona odiosa. La Pinguina. Can't stand her. Erasmo, people always ask what BISD is doing. Nobody ever asks how BISD. Feelings. Nothing more than feelings. Feelings. Oh, feelings. ¿Qué está pasando? Deberían meter a esa gente en la cárcel por poner en peligro a otros. Es un peligro andando. Otra vez, miren, una de las cosas de las cuales le digo a las personas es constantemente pueden estar quejándose en las redes sociales como lo han estado haciendo todo el día. Me han estado mandando mensajes hasta donde no. Pero otra cosa es hacer un poquito más productivos en cuanto a proactivos en cuanto al bienestar de los muchachos. At my school, we're giving kids lunch in our gym and the cafeteria. Too hot to be outside. And see, that's a great idea. But going back into my covered field out there, Michael, that's air conditioned and nobody's in it. Make them have picnics. That's an awesome, awesome idea. And look, and to Porter's benefit, guys, I know that Porter, Porter was starting to shove a lot of the kids into that old little small gym out there for them to have lunch. Great. Keep them separated. You got to keep them separated. Dun, 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 dun. You got to keep them separated. Does anyone remember that song? You get a keychain if you the first one that puts it out there. Brownsville Boys and Girls Urgent Care has packed this evening. Look, Frank, let me say that we're going to get to that point where we're as bad as Dallas. It's coming, guys. I have friends that have been called up to be nurses up in Dallas. One of the things that I read just before, yes, El Gallo de Joe Valdez, you got it first. One of the things that I just read was that Texas is getting 5 times less nurses than what they actually need coming in from other parts of the country, guys. It's going to be a disaster. Thank you, Snoopy. Some people are just so selfish, cheese. They are. Love you, Papa. Do you think we going to get virtual? I think that sooner or later, if the numbers keep going to where I think that they're going to go, guys, I think that we're going to have no other option but to go virtual. Good evening, Aurora Hermosa. Good evening. One idea to help with the numbers on campus is to split the schedule of students. But Nelda, this is being a little bit in regards to sharing ideas that might benefit the students and staff as a whole. They don't want to hear it. They are stuck doing it the old way. It's not going to work, guys. It's not going to work. Great idea, Nelda. That's the least they can do. At least half a day. Look, Dina is correct. And Nelda is correct, guys. But come up with something. They've come up with nothing. There's districts out there looking into virtual learning and also have it already in place. So BIZ, don't say you can't do it. You can. You just don't want to. 100%. And look, at the end of the day, guys, let me say this. What's their concern? O sea, ¿qué tanto les duele? ¿Ustedes de veras creen que estos imbéciles, la mesa directiva y el René Gutiérrez y toda esa, ustedes de veras creen que están preocupados por la educación y el bienestar de sus pequeños? No sean tontos. A ellos les importa un comino. Los muchachos, los maestros, el personal, les importa un comino. Lo único que les interesa es que es la lana. Vamos a ser sinceros. Es la lana. Y por ganarse esos centavos, ellos quieren poner a sus hijos en riesgo, hombre. Vamos a hablar las cosas como son. Vamos a hablar con la verdad. Don't get mad. Esa es gente inconsistente, ignorante. Sí, cierto. Me encanta tu nombre, Shelly. Good evening, Lucy Hermosa. Good evening. I think schools should go hybrid. Some on campus and some yes, 100%. And that's one of my recommendations, guys. Let the individuals who are concerned, send their individuals out there onto the at home, onto campus. So why are the districts gambling our tax money like it's theirs and saying if we don't send them kids to school, we won't send funds? Because it's threats made by a government who has forgotten that the power is truly in the people, guys. And look, I would easily say that most people out there would vote for choice. Give them choice. Look, we're already set up, Nene. We're already set up so as that we're capable of doing hybrid learning, guys. Let's do hybrid learning. And individuals that can excel at home, keep them at home. And at the end of the day, we're going to have less kids on campus, less kids roaming the halls. Parte del problema, guys. And look, this is just parents out there, guys. Parte del problema es de que sus angelitos no van a usar la mascarilla todo el día. Es una realidad. Stop sending them to school. Stop sending them to third, PK3, PK4 in kindergarten. Keep them at home. I went to withdraw my kids from school today, and they told me I wasn't the only one removing kids from school and are going to virtual. No need for this. All we ask is to do virtual. Look at how many kids are getting sick. Belinda, it is the only solution. The only solution. And look, and at the end of the day, no one should have taken their kids onto campus to begin with. But y'all have seen the videos, y'all have seen the pictures, y'all have seen already, guys, teachers, staff, students, positive, 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 taking kids out of campuses. Y ahora, what's worse, guys, is now they don't have to tell you if kids in a certain classroom came out positive. They don't have to tell you. Isn't that scary, guys? Isn't it? Thank you for answering the question. Love you. Anytime. Well said, Erasmo Castro. Right? Government funding will be affected if they go virtual. They've threatened that, but a lot of districts have fought them and said, no, we're going to do virtual because that's what we think is in the best interest of our students and staff. That's what we all need to do. You are so right. Kids are scared. They are scared. Hey, Lucy. Y la pingüina que la patatee la marrana asquerosa. What would you do if you were president? She's about the Afghanistan deal. Let me say, guys, the first American to get his head chopped off, guys, I would bomb the crap out of that place. Erasmo Castro, president. The first American, guys, that got his head chopped off on foreign soil, you better believe I'd be dropping bombs like a crazy man. Look, guys, we have ideas as regards to where all these terrorists are, guys. We have ideas in regards to all these nuts are, guys. Bomb the crap out of them. Bomb the crap out of them. Let's see if they're going to be out there, enhancing plutonium. Bomb the crap out of them, guys. Simple as that. Wipe them terrorist butts off the face of the map. Kaboom! Kaboom, 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 kaboom. At the first, guys, the first American to get his head chopped. Look at what happened at Benghazi, guys. We did nothing under President Obama. Nothing. Under Secretary of State Clinton, nothing. They let our people die there. And that is exactly what this president is doing. He's letting our people, leaving our people behind in Afghanistan to die. I'm sorry, guys. As horrible as Kamala Harris is, invoke the 25th and made Kamala president for 2.5 more years. Yeah, Biden, yeah. Biden's got to go. He dicho. Gracias por that to the show. Hey, Eniel, look, Papa, you're welcome on the show anytime. You have an open invitation. You know that. Pamela Gomez. Hola. Maybe instead, welcome, Nina. Sorry you're going through this. I hope your school year makes a better for the turn. I hope so too. Maybe instead of one bell to change classes, they should dismiss all grade levels so there are less students in the hallway. Something, primo. I mean, guys, all these people making all this money out there, the Glass Palace guys, all these Glass Palace people making all this money, and they still can't figure out what would be a best solution in regards to lessen the number of students walking through the hall to get to one classroom to another. It's crazy, guys. There's got to be a better way. We need an executive order for a shutdown. I don't know why it has not been done yet. Because of the money. Because it's a Republican-run state. It's just a fact. You see how I don't care? I believe the principal still has the mindset of being a middle school principal, not a high school one. And let me tell you guys, I'm very, very proud of my South Texas ISD students. Very proud of my South Texas ISD students. They just wanted the funding. They could care less about the students. Yeah, 100%. Prayers for our children, 100%, Moto. I think that instead of students swapping from class to class, the teacher should do that instead of the students. That way there's fewer people in the hallways. I don't know, just thought, try something different. That's my take. Just do something different. Che huercos mándelos a una escuela en un ejido en el Mezquital en Matamoros para que aprendan que aquí en Brody les damos todo. El Mezquital. I actually know El Mezquital. Very good idea. Thank you, Robert. Hey, Moro Hermoso. Very good idea. Thank you, guys. Only the ones that are passing should be able to stay at home. Um, I would say a- assess students and those that excel and do well in virtual, let them stay home. And those who we know are struggling and struggled through last year, bring them back. High school kids should be able to have lunch outside, for example, benches or lawn, just like college students. Ember, high school students should be able to picnic out in the on the beautiful grass that we have throughout schools. What the hell, guys? Look, and again, I've given part of the solution. We have a covered place out there, guys. And look, we've got football fields, guys. Let them have a picnic on the damn football field. Thank you, McDaddy, for that dollar. Especially for kids that cannot be vaccinated due to age. Our kids should have a choice. They should have a choice. Parents should have a choice. But look, even our kids, go have a picnic with them. Go have their lunch outside where the air is flowing back and forth, guys, back and forth in an area that can be, protected and seen, overwatched. The success of schools is built by teachers who work those extra hours after school. The mentality of teachers need to go above and beyond the norm leads to undue stress. Teachers have the right to say no when asked to do extra duties. 100%. And I agree 100%, because I know the amount of time a lot of our teachers out there put in already, guys. Already. There is no summer school for our teachers out there. Jeez, guys. I need to get through these comments. Thanks, Ember. Hey, Scooby. Good job, Nini. Great job, Nini. And Elon Musk money too, 100%. They shouldn't let the teachers make the decision to go virtual or not. The majority do not want virtual. No, let me say, John White, I agree with you. I think most teachers want face to face. I'm going to dare to say all teachers want face to face. What we're talking about is a hybrid system where an individual could be face to face in a classroom and at the same time be teaching students at home. And look, there's some students that can excel. It's a matter of choice, bro. And I know that you are very pro-choice. Give them a choice. Let them choose. If they want to stay home, keep them at home. It'll be a lot less students having to interact with all our kids, man. That's all I'm saying. Hola, Miriam Hermosa. Good evening. Exactly. That's what he's right. There would not be a mess in the schools if they would just go back to normal. What is normal? Guys, we are not in normal times, John. We're not, my man. Look, I wish we'd go back to normal. I yearn to go back to normal. I want to go back to my movies in peace. I want to go back to the courthouse without having to wear a face mask. Did y'all know that now the county courthouses, now they had eased off the maps. Now they're demanding masks again. I hate that. I'm only there for 30 seconds and I have to put on a damn mask. Nothing is back to normal. Temito, Messina, Watermount, and downtown 913. Yes. Right now. ¿A qué hora, Ricardo? Mándame mensaje al inbox, papá. Con mucho gusto voy. Aquí estoy en el centro, como quieran. Hey, Erasmo, is BISD one of the districts possibly doing virtual without TEA approval or funding? I hope so. BISD, you will gain more students if you offer virtual. Join the other districts for virtual. Crystal, that is exactly what I've been saying. Just do it, man. Just do it. I agree with you, Crystal. No wonder all the burritos are taken from the gas stations. The kids keep buying all of them. Meant to say they should let the teachers make the decision on virtual or not. Yeah, choice, 100%. I agree with you, 100%. Lunch outside was how it was done back in the days. I love it. Can you imagine? Every day's a picnic. Every day is a picnic, guys. It'd be amazing, like Woodstock. Like Woodstock. And can you imagine? You look, guys. We could have like an hour lunch period, and we could have like a talent show out there. Like if you have a band, let your band play a couple of songs out there. It'd be amazing, guys. A little picnic. Why hasn't anyone thought of that? Why can't BISD use their DOI status and go online? Yes! District of Innovation. Some students don't get to have breakfast due to long lines just for checking temperatures in the morning. They are so not prepared. Everything is out of control at Rivera. It's not just at Rivera, it's at every other school as well. Look, at the end of the day, what are they going to do with the students that have a little bit of a fever? They're still going to let them through. Exactly. Lunch in the courtyard. Yes! Guys, let them have lunch on the field. It's a picnic type of situation. Erasmo getting a girlfriend after the 3 elections, calling it now. Now a sugar mom, get a sugar mama. Let me tell you, I wouldn't mind a sugar mama. No joke. Now, what more innovative than using technology? 100%. We are doing booster shots of CVC already, only for severely immunocompromised patients such as cancer, HIV, transplant. That's what they told me. Thank you, Sebastian. That's what they told me, that a lot of the individuals were already getting their booster shots, but it is the individuals that probably going to need some more. I might actually go ask the pharmacist if I could get the booster shot already. Why? Because I'd like to have 4. Parents need to start suing. Yeah, look, guys, if BISD could go out there and sue the governor of Texas, hey, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Guys, a class action suit against the BISD Board of Trustees and the superintendent for being such dumb butts. Party at the ranch Friday night, no masks allowed. Yeah, I'll be there. I'll get there like around 10 o'clock. I'll cut the show early. How are other school districts across the planet doing? I think everyone out there, Jose, every single school district out there is suffering from positives. One of the things that I've been posting today is how many positive students have come out of IDEA. But take into account, they started last week. Los Fresnos, no, but shut up. Los Fresnos is throwing out positives like crazy folk at the elementary, at the high school, at all age levels. And they started on Monday. The crap is going to hit the fan here in Brownsville, guys. Come Friday and Saturday, guys. The crap is going to hit the fan. Keep saying it as well. That's a great song. Feelings, nothing more than feelings. Trying to forget my feelings of love. Feelings. What's the deal with the student that got arrested? Juvie. Offspring. You get a keychain, Papa. Ooh! You got to keep them separated. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, Michael, te ganó el gallo de Joe Valdez. You get a keychain too, though. I'm 21 and barely going to graduate high school. It's okay. You have up to the age of 22, so you're okay. Most of the students, schools have large jars and beautiful tall trees. Just place some of the cafeteria tables. Yeah, medium. And look, have students take a blanket, a blankie. Take their blankie and throw their blankie out on the ground and have a damn picnic. A picnic. A picnic. Cute little redhead girl, hello and welcome. Love you, Lucy. It's been 7 months since I got my Moderna vaccine and making plans to get my 3rd one. I got to get my 4th. I'm already on my 3rd. Hey, bro, is there any virtual learning online? Because I have to take my son out of BISD and do K-12. I would do K-12, Mora. Try contacting Austin ISD, try contacting Dallas ISD. But as of right now, guys, a K-12, homeschool, Alfredo Aviles, my man, Nolis Odunudia, the HSC, Derek Gonzalez, Zavala, my people. Hey, man, you disrespecting me? Take him out. You got to keep them separated. You disrespecting me? Play no mind. You're under 18. You won't be doing any time. Oh, come out and play. That right? Marisol Ovalle. Marisol, I'm worried that the kids don't learn as well when classes are virtual. ¿Sabes qué, Jorge? Let me say that I agree with you, Jorge. Not all of us are made for virtual. I personally, Jorge, ni de chiste. I have to do face-to-face. But with that said, there are some students that excel at virtual learning. They have the dedication. No sé qué lo que es. Just give people a choice. That's all I'm asking for. Give people a choice. Personally, If it's not face to face, mejor no voy a clase. That's just me. I love the AB schedule from last year where last names A to I would go every other day, and then M to Z would go other 2 days, and Friday all virtual learning. Last semester, Rivera had Monday, Tuesday for students, last name AL, and Wednesday, Thursday, Mondays, Fridays, asynchronous. Why not that? 100%. Saca las chisques! I don't have any. How were schools coping in Colombia? Actually, they hadn't started school back in Colombia. But one of the things that I did hear from Mexico was that they were going to go back to face, but all of a sudden, a lot of the states started turning red, and I think that they put a halt to it. Can someone from Matamoros please confirm if what I'm saying is correct? Hey, man, you disrespecting me. Take them out. You got to keep them separated. Hey, pay no mind. You're under 18. You won't be doing any time. Hey, come out and pay. Yes, that's the way it goes. District of San Antonio is doing virtual for immunocompromised students. And look, it shouldn't be only immunocompromised students. Let me tell you guys, I have students that have had serious medical interventions. We were supposed to have one the other night, did not show up. I'm not going to insist, guys. These students weren't being allowed to do virtual learning because of their condition. It's crazy, and I don't want to name the student. Like the damn guys, I got 60 some people on YouTube and only 38 likes. What's up with that, guys? Like that sucker. Que no se acabe las estampillas. Preach. I wish I could get some. Te invito a oficina Watermount 913. I en downtown un cafecito o algo. Sí, papá. Tú mándame mensaje y yo voy. Let me take the picture of it. Ya parezco los vatos que se toman foto en el espejo. Don't look at my driver's license number. They should give the parents the opportunity to decide whether they want to have their children virtual learning or face-to-face. For your information, my daughter was exposed, and that means she came into contact with my son, who goes to Stillman. As soon as I found out, I contacted administration in both schools to immediately put my children aside and away from every other student. And look, Bill, that's just what everyone needs to start doing, guys. And look, and I agree, guys. A lot of the folks out there, guys, a lot of the folks, parents out there, they need to be a little bit more responsible in regards to the decision-making process. So great job, Bill. Afghanistan needs to be nuked. Yeah. Boom, boom, kaboom, kaboom. It's over. No more terrorists, guys. Where's Roman? He's working. Kaboom. Take that, Taliban. Yeah. Make Erasmo president of the United States, guys. Kaboom. And now we have refugees coming to our country. No balls. Biden is dragging us to the ground. Let me say, guys, and I'm concerned because if anyone out there thinks that only Latin American people are coming across that border, guys, you are solely mistaken, guys. You got people from all parts of the world coming in. And look, we fought so hard to protect this country from terrorists coming into our borders, guys. They're coming. They're here. It's just a matter of time between something massive happens to the United States again, guys. Another September 11th. Another September 11th. And it's going to fall on this stupid administration, guys. Stupid administration. Brownsville just won the championship in extra innings. Congratulations, Brownsville! 11-10. Congratulations! Woo! Won the championship in extra innings. Congratulations, Pony League! Congratulations, guys. Thank you so much for keeping us posted, guys. Woo! You heard it here first. Hello, Alicia. Hermosa Alicia. People say that we cry asking for virtual classes when we have the option of homeschool. It's a great option, but not for us working 40 hours a week. Exactamente, Ana. We need the option for virtual. And you know what? Just do it. I don't know why these people are so thick-headed that they don't want to do it. Yes, block scheduling or lessen the overcrowding, 100%. She's Nadia, I lost. Um, where are my God dog it? Here it is. Sorry, guys. I'll come back. And also, I see you have a lot of fans. Why don't you run for superintendent? I will vote for you. Así me gusta cuando hablan sin pelos en la boca. No tienen miedo. Mónica, próximo año voy a correr para el distrito escolar. Solo le encargo su voto. Voy a correr para 3 puestos. A mimir. Have a good one, papá. No me check up, tabo. $1. Thank you, Big Daddy. Yee! High school students in my day could leave campus to eat outside on fields, front, foyer, etc. Remember, we used to go to Mr. Q on Southmost and International. That was good stuff. I'm changing my YouTube name to Big Side. I'm still the king of that chat, though. Ah! It's not even about that. Parents taking their kids all over the place, teens all over the place too. Y están en lugares saturando en persona y les vale Wilson. Ahora resulta que regresan a clase y se asustan, no manches. Mira, Laura, te voy a dar mi opinión. Así es, mucha mi opinión. Cuando yo voy a los lugares para comer, cuando yo voy a los lugares para de compras, yo voy por media hora a lo más. El problema es de que nuestros alumnos, estamos hablando de miles de alumnos y maestros, están en un saloncito, un cuartito chiquito, 8 horas al día. Es la diferencia, Laura. Mira, está bien. Yo entiendo que muchas personas creen que, están chillando, nomás están chillando. Está bueno, se las paso. Tenemos we have the choice of believing that if we want to believe that, guys. Podemos escoger pensar eso de las otras personas. Lo único que se está pidiendo es give people a choice. Deja que las personas escojan una o la otra. Así de fácil. No estamos rogando, pidiendo mucho. Ahora, ya se estaba dando clases virtuales. Just give people a choice. Why, Laura, why do you want less options? O sea, ¿por qué se afanan muchas personas en que aquello de lo cual nosotros estamos dando nuestros impuestos den menos opciones? Entre más opciones, más felices está el país. It's all we're asking for, Laura. More options. Y di el ejemplo, I gave the example of PUB. PUB. Don't you hate PUB, Laura? It's the only company that we can get electricity from. Don't you want options? With options, there's competition. Things get better. That's all we're asking for. I'm not trying to fight anyone. If ever they needed to have a block schedule, it would be now. Yes. Marranito. Shanti, love you. I want to go back and I do it all over, but I can't go back. I know. But the kids are not sitting 8 hours next to others in small rooms. Big difference. I'm one who took my kids out, yes, a summer and made sure that they had their masks on always and did a lot of yes, what Carol is saying. Guys, when kids are going back and forth, shopping, al mall, todo, they're not spending 8 hours out there. And if they are, bad on the parents. By the way, that's what said they get it. Te amo, Laura! I love you. If you do virtual, think about the teachers. How difficult is it? I know my daughter was working like 10 and no overtime. That's not okay. Let me say, and this is, look, there's, el problema is that a lot of the people, a lot of the districts would honk all this work onto the teachers. Guys, there's option to do hybrid learning. Hybrid learning is you have teacher face-to-face, because most teachers want to do face-to-face. Look, you don't have to prepare 2 lesson plans, guys. Go out there. It's like us. I could be teaching a class right now. This is a class. Estamos educando a la gente de Bronzeville. ¿Se imaginan si aquí en la oficina tuviera lleno de personas face to face? Yo les doy la clase ahorita, pero ustedes están recibiéndolo virtualmente. That's what I want. I want people to have a choice. That's it. Pero no, que no hagan, no darles más trabajo a los maestros, pero yo quiero que es tu hija, Laura, y yo quiero que las demás maestras, o sea, se sientan con la seguridad de que hoy tienen la opción de tener menos alumnos presentes. Karaoke during lunch. That'd be kind of cool. How do you know those parents weren't taking the proper precautions, mask, washing hands, sanitizing, keeping an eye on the kids? After all, they are the parents, unless you were there, okay, vacation with them. Keep in mind, it is an all-day thing that are being touched constantly. Teachers, yeah. And Ashford is correct. Es que los huercos están tocando todo, todo, todo. I mean, I can't help touching my face. Will you marry me? Erasmo Castro is definitely not the marrying type. Trust me. I would be a horrible husband or a horrible wife. Woo! Have a good night. Love you, Cat. God bless. Ansano is very hush hush about COVID positive. It's already happening. Gotcha. Bad. Good night, Cat. K-12 is saturated. I'm doing homeschool. Yeah, unfortunately, guys, let me tell you, a lot of these virtual places are banking like crazy. A picnic for what? If they go to the beach and restaurants and in crowds, parents need to be also be accountable. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Parents need to be accountable, and let me tell you, parents need to be a little bit more on the woke side. I agree with you. Estamos de acuerdo, mi amor. And Anthony Adamao has been a massive advocate of yours and the principles you stand for here in Australia. He's referred me and many other friends unto you. Your following is strong. Love you, James. Thank you, Baba. And I love Australia. Let me tell you, I plan to visit Australia as soon as travel is a little bit back to regulated. I love Australia, and I appreciate my teachers out there in Australia as to following Erasmo. I love y'all guys. I love me Australia, mate. Vulgaris. I love that name, Vulgaris. Oh, it's amazing. James Vulgaris. It's awesome. I love it. Anyone know of an online school that offers kinder to second and third grade? Someone, please contact Clarita and share that information. Los Fresnos has no mask mandate. My 6-year-old niece has two teachers who do not wear their mask because it's their choice. No problem with that, but please leave your personal and political reasons outside of their job. Do it to protect and teach the little ones and the importance of being safe. 100%. K-12 is around 5,000 for kinder and second 3 is free, but it's full already. Yeah, you know what? One of the things that I learned was that individuals will not get penalized if they don't do PK3 and PK4 or kindergarten. Saludos a Leroy Hermoso, a Leroy. Brownsville wins. Woo! Racist commentators suck. Woo! New infections 130. Immigration related 29. 10 to 19 age group. 13 Cameron County. Channel 5 reporting. Now there's more illegals coming over. GED classes in line. Where? Contact TSC. They do have an online GED program, I think. I'll ask him tomorrow. Remind me. Comments like saying catcher while reshocking his fingers so pitcher can see. Commentator said, "What's he doing? Landscaping?" Ooh. Then at the end, he said, "Brown wins gold." Those bastards. Screw them. And to all those people who think that racism doesn't exist here in the United States, you're wrong. Just to let you know, there is an option. If you don't want to send your kids to school, you as a parent have to do with your kid for 4 hours. They give you a laptop and a printer for free. It's for everyone. And again, do it. I agree. I got the homebound documents from my son's school as they asked and still for denied. They were literally said if they have a letter stating they need to be homebound, they would qualify. Why say something and not keep their word about it? Because they suck. Like Biden sucks. We deserve a choice, 100%. And we're finishing the comments. I could use the KBSD TV program for videos for the lower grades. At least they would already be enrolled. Yes. And that's thinking out of the box. Nelda should be on the BISD board. Since homeschooling is full already, can we still withdraw our children from school and keep them at home? Yes, 100%. Guys, the rights are in the parents, guys. You have the rights. You are in charge, not the school district. It's the same thing with government, guys. The government is of the people. You are the government. You rule. And Clarita, you rule. Guys, thank you to everyone that was on tonight. Thank you to Ninia from South Texas ISD for coming on and sharing her concerns. Thank you to my folks out there in Australia, in the land down under. I love y'all. And I am planning to go visit Australia and do a couple of shows over there. I love Australia, guys. Thank you so much for my Australia friends for joining in. And please, thank you. Keep on sharing the YouTube over there if you don't mind. I agree with Asmo Nelda. Bring for, yeah, school board, 100%. Hola, Amanda Hermosa. Run for school board. I plan to. Learning Adventures Private School. Thank you. Guys, here's an option. Learning Adventures Private School. Guys, my hour is up. Hour and 15 minutes, guys. Great show tonight. Great show. Great show. Again, thank you to all my South Texas ISD folk, all my BISD folk, my IDEA folk. Thank you to all my Australia folk. Gracias a toda mi gente que está en México, en Matamoros. Los amo, los adoro. Los quiero bastante. Pretty and up. Guys, I think K and up, probably. Adios, hermosa. If Jack Morris got in trouble for his comments, pony commentators should get in trouble too. Send in the clips to post them. Yes, please send them. Your Peanuts gang, I love them. Pre-K and up. Thank you. Appreciate that. Guys, have a great evening. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer if you still believe in that. If not, guys, your choice. Just don't send them to school. Guys, I'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock in the morning. Guys, be good to each other and please continue to be good to me. God bless.